Hello everybody, and welcome back to apparently Patent Talk. Today I'm trying out a different microphone, and we'll see how it goes. We'll roll in the music now. Oh, wonderful. Today we have a patent called No Title Available, and I hope you'll be very excited to read or experience along with me, if indeed you do read or experience along. Here we go. United States Patent Office, or Patent, Benjamin Bull of Newark, York, Noir. Perform balance for weighing. I specification of letters patent No. 133, dated Exarch 3, 1837. To all whom it may concern, be it known, fiat I-BE, NJ. Bull of the city, county, and state of Newark have invented a new and useful improvement in 6 weighing machines, and that the following is a full exact description. The weighing machine is generally placed upon or attached to a square frame, AA, in the drawing annexed, open brackets, C1. Sorry, C01. Oh, C01. Close brackets. Made of ILO material sufficiently strong to support it in a firm position. The 2 levers which generally constitute the machine are always of the same proportion. B represents the long lever with its points or edges, either of which are used in the construction of this scale, C. The short lever of the same proportion as the long one, DD. The stirrups, which when swung prevent the friction that might occur between the points and sockets in consequence of the unequal oscillation of the different levers B and C. EE. The ends of the levers with the points or edges attached. YF. That's a good question. The plates with their sockets or grooves in which rest the points or edges of the levers B and C.G. G. The ends which convey the action to the steelyard. H. The lever or steelyard with weights are poise 1. The underside of the platform or cover. K. The studs resting upon the stirrups. LL. The eyes or slots with slides which receive the rods. GG. PP. The fender block to the rest of the platform on when not in use. R&C. View of the double machine, open brackets, C no 2, drawing, close brackets. 8. S. C. Plan of the single machine, open brackets, draft no 2, close brackets. To construct and put this scale together, place 2 plates at FF on the frame AA in such a position that the points or edges at E in the lever B will rest on sockets or grooves, keeping the lever square with the frame. Then place 2 other plates upon the frame as at F1 in such a position that the points or edges EE in the lever 0 C will rest in their sockets or grooves, keeping the eyes or slides LL even and square across their frame AA. Attach the 2 rods GG connected with the lever or steelyard H resting or swung up. Place 2 stirrups on the main points of either of the levers B or C, or those stirrups may be placed upon both of the levers. In this case, it will require all studs under the platform to rest upon the stirrups. Either or both of these levers may be swung at the extreme ends at E (hyphen), with stirrups resting upon points or edges or in the sockets or grooves, F, on the frame, A, to avoid the studs on the platform. Upon the underside of the platform, place 2 plates at F, in such a position that the sockets or grooves of the plates will rest on the main point or edges of the lever B or C. Then place the studs R, C, full stop, comma, in hyphen such a, full stop, position that when they touch the stirrups which are swung on the lever, they will keep the stirrups perpendicular. Place your platform, there we go. I was thinking there wouldn't be much train-related wording there, but glad to hear it. Just got my arm caught in a sleeve here. One moment, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Yeah, this one's rather dastardly. Hang on. Any moment now, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Arms free and ready. Where were we? Upon the underside of the platform, place 2 plates at F, in such a position, in such a position that the sockets or grooves of the plates will rest on the main points or edges of the lever B or C. Then place the studs R, C, full stop, comma, in hyphen such a position that when they touch the stirrups which are swung on the lever, they will keep the stirrups perpendicular. Place your platform on, then give your levers sufficient motion and place the fender blocks P1 C on the frame A underneath the platform to support it. If clear of the levers B and C while it is being loaded, that the jarring or shaking will not injure the points or edges on the scale. I should say that this appears to be some sort of weighing machine. Yes. The stirrups D may be omitted altogether. On the scale will do well without them, but it's far more complete with them, there being much less friction. There we go. This one we appear to be flying through, ladies and gentlemen. It is often required to make an oblong scale. Then in such case place 1 or more points between the points on the levers B, C, keeping them in a straight line across the levers. Proceed with the construction as before. To adopt this scale for weighing canal boats, railroad cars, C, 1 or more pairs of levers similar to B and C are made. Place them opposite the others so that the ends of all nearly meet in the centre. Now, I should say, if I were to receive a sponsorship of some kind, perhaps a railroad or a mining consortium would be interested, do reach out with your long firm arms, and do tell me, because I'd happily take money. Money is it's not the driving force behind my love of railroads, as it were, but if I would to be paid for this, it would be wonderful. So where were we? Place a single transverse lever N square over the centre and the ends of the levers. See drawings Fig. 2 end. Attach or rest as before all the levers to a frame or block placed in a proper position with plates restoring. Ladies and gentlemen, I've made a mistake there. I'll go back there. Attach or rest as before all the levers to a frame or block placed in a proper position with plates resting thereon according to the number of bearings on the several levers. Connect the ends of the levers B and C to the transverse lever with stirrups or 95 spindles, keeping the points or edges square across the transverse lever N. In this case, the levers B and C will be formed and moving at their centre ends, one over the other so as not to interfere. In this case, it 100 may be proper to place stirrups on all the levers, but one if the bed or cover be the whole length of the scale. Proceed as before to put on the platform or cover. In this last construction, see drafts, you may 105. Place 2 for all more levers, M. Similar 6, the lever B, of 1 construction and dimension over the centre of the frame, or on blocks placed in a proper position. Make a transmitting lever N, with its arm or 110 brackets, to correspond with the ends of the several levers M. Place it on the frame, or 610, 0. Blocks connect the ends of the several levers M to the transmitting lever N, and its branches by stirrups, hook eyes, or spindles, as most convenient. Each side of the centre of the lever N, place a bed or platform with plates upon the underside as described before, and it is complete. If required, make the cover or bed the whole length of the scale, then place stirrups on all of the levers M. Low one side of the centre to the transverse lever N, and it is complete as the oscillation of all the levers on either side is the same. Edward M. Doe J. close brackets W. W. M. Hendrick. Well, we positively flew through that one, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just review some of these drawings here. Yep. They are drawings. I suppose we have a little time, ladies and gentlemen, to mention the importance of scales with a railroad concern, as it were. I'm using the term railroad a lot today. It's because railroad on my paragraph word thingy here is lit up for reasons that are not immediately obvious to me. But we will explain. Now, of course, freight cars are very important to our world, and the cargo they carry. Now, the cargo they carry, of course, has a mass. This mass is dependent on density and the amount of material in this freight car. So, if we are to imagine, let's say, a bridge, or a tunnel, or a landslide area where concern of landslide will happen, we want to make sure we are not going over weight limit. So, we can use a weighbridge, or weighing scales. Some, I believe, particularly advanced rail cars may be able to determine their own weight and load. Now, this is particularly important when you're going over one of these bridges, or tunnel, landscape, landslide area places where mud go. And it's very important we don't exceed those weight limits. Now, these weight limits are I wonder how are these weight limits determined? Now, I've had you pile on enough heavy things, and then you keep doing that until the heavy things make the thing go break or landslide, etc., etc. And then when it does do that, you take a note of how many heavy things there are, and then what you do is you rebuild it, and then you don't put as many heavy things on there. Oh no, there's probably some engineering thing I could do it there. Oh yeah, there's tensile strength and compressive strength. Yes, that'll be it. That'll be known to mathematicians. That is very helpful if you happen to be on a bridge, or a tunnel, or slippery slide, mud go woohoo area. So these are all very important. And they keep our railroads moving. Thank you so much to all of you for listening to this cast of the pod. Do mention in the ways that you do what you'd like to, not see from this, of course, but hear from the series. do suggest your suggestions and saying your words. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. And I suppose we'll leave. No. Also, as I said, I'm using a different microphone. So if you do have opinions on this, what I can do to improve, do tell me, and I'll hope to incorporate it, or I'll ignore it. But I hope to incorporate it. And goodbye now. Bye bye. I'm waving. I have to take my word on that. I could wave at the microphone. Why? I'm waving, everybody.